What's up, everybody? Mad Coyote here, bringing you some product reviews. I've got Scuf Gaming Controllers from PlayStation 3 and from Xbox 360 to show you today. I'm going to be comparing the Xbox 360 Scuf Gaming Elite Controller and a normal Xbox 360 controller, the one I was using before I got my Scuf Gaming Controller. I also have the PS3 Scuf Gaming Controller. I don't have another one to coincide with this one. I just don't have it with me. But there's really not much difference in this one and a normal PS3 controller. So I'll be able to tell you the differences, and if you're a PS3 guy, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, as you can see, this is the Scuf Gaming Elite Controller. It's pretty badass. You can see it's got the PS3 style dome top right here. A lot of people go with a normal top. I personally like this one, so I went with that one. I didn't go with it on the aiming stick like most people, and that's because I have the, let's see if I can get it up here, the FPS Freak. If you haven't used these little guys, they're awesome. I can do one about those later. You can see it's got a normal concave style, and this is the dome shape. You can look right here on the normal Xbox controller, the same style, but this one is actually wider. This one is actually a little bit smaller in diameter compared to this one. The main reason I noticed this, because I always thought maybe it was just me, these ones are worn down a little bit, but the FPS Freak is stretched out a little bit on this one and doesn't fit this one as much anymore. So I have to get a new set for these, which I don't mind. FPS Freak is awesome, and I'm definitely going to keep buying those for a long time coming. So let's go ahead and take a look at the regular Xbox controller. This was, like I said, mine before my Scuf Gaming. I had just blacked out the buttons, nothing else different about this controller. You can see it has the no back paddles, and these go all the way down. I don't know if you can see that. Go ahead. And then you have the back paddles back here, and you can actually hear them click. I have them set up AB, is the normal standard setup, and then you can see these bad boys right here, trigger stops. These ones right here, you have your decompress screws, so you actually have a smaller start and a stop. These are just for Call of Duty and Gears of War. I'm not big on Gears of War. I haven't really played it very much, but Call of Duty. Battlefield 3, it doesn't always work, and for the cars, it doesn't work. So, not something you can use on Battlefield 3, most likely Medal of Honor, things like that. So, COD, this is your thing right here. Another, one of the big things of Scuf Gaming Controllers is the no slow turn. They have definitely changed it. You can actually see, if the top wasn't so big, you can see how much they've cut out around it and give it a smoother style, where on this one, there's a much, like I said, these are smaller, and there's still barely any room around. Doesn't give you the same turn radius. Right here we have the PS3 Scuf Gaming Controller, and this is hydro dipped, and you can see there's some pretty badass skulls on it. It looks really good. It's got a really nice clear coat to it. Overall, it looks really bitchin' in person. I don't know how well you're going to be able to get it in here. I'll get it as best I can. And then the same thing as the other ones. You have the back paddles. And not much of the dome is already on here, but same thing, no slow turn. And you can see there's no trigger stops on here, because for PS3 guys, you know, this is your trigger, and it's got a really small trigger already. Not much you have to work with. It's already there. So the one thing it does have is the hypersensitive triggers. These back here are super quick, super responsive. Not much to worry about there. One thing I want to show about both these controllers is they have the military grade paint on the back. It's the same as they use. It's like a non-slip grip. It's really smooth on your hands. It feels really good. When you're playing for hours, this stuff is great to have. It feels really good back here. You know, you don't really get the sweat, anything like that. And it also feels, for the PS3, it gives you like a stronger feel for the controller. I don't know about you guys, but I've gone through a few PS3 controllers. I've never felt that they were like that tough. They've always had just little issues where this makes it feel a lot stronger in your hand. So. Decreased weight, where for my Scuf Gaming Controller, I had the battery packs removed, so it has a lot less weight. I do have wireless. Personally, I like having it wireless. I don't need a wired controller. I'm not going back in time. I know a lot of people say it's much better, much more responsive. I personally don't think I'm ever going to notice. And then the same thing with the PS3 style. You can have them removed out of these as well. One of the last things I want to tell you guys is that Scuf Gaming is legit. It is full competition approved across the board. Anywhere you're going to go, this controller is going to be approved. You don't have to worry about it because it's preset when you get it, and there's nothing you can change about it. It's not a modded controller, so you don't have to worry about anything. Right here, you're going to see behind the battery pack on Xbox the Scuf seal of approval. Right there. And on the PS3, you're going to see it right here on one of the back screws. So you can't take it out, you can't change it. Otherwise, you're going to void the warranty and void the competition approved controller. You don't have that, you're not going to be able to use it, and you're going to have a bad day. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been a lot of fun. I love these controllers, and I'm going to keep using these controllers. I highly recommend Scuf Gaming. If you guys are ready to be legit and want to improve your game with a controller and not do the stupid modded controller shit, this is the way to go. Every time, hands down, Scuf Gaming controllers. I definitely got more product reviews coming soon, more gameplay coming soon for you guys as well, some enjoyable Black Ops 2. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button. You stay classy, YouTube.